So the title of my message tonight is The Uncomfortable. I don't feel like God has called us to be comfortable or stagnant. I recently read a good book, and I'm going to read a little snippet out of it. The book is called Own Your Past and Change Your Future by Dr. John Deloney. He's a radio host for Dave Ramsey, and he's got a whole mental health radio show on that network. In this book, he talks about you choose who you let in your circle, and you choose who you let affect you and hurt you. He said, just picking up in the random excerpt of this book, he says, what my classmate said to me next changed my life. It helped my marriage, my friendships, and my spiritual life. What she said to me changed me. She said, your clients don't get the type of access to you. They don't get to have permission to hurt you. You decide who hurts your feelings, John. I laughed and rolled my eyes, but inside I felt flushed, alarmed. Defense mechanisms were kicking in. No way. She kept saying, you get to decide who hurts your feelings. You get to decide who pierces your heart, frustrates you, and annoys you. People can take away your livelihood, your possessions, and even your life. But you get to choose who hurts you, not your clients. So it's like my heart is a little box, I said, poking at her a bit. And I get to choose who I allow in it? It sounds kind of cute. Exactly, she answered, not laughing back. You choose. How many people are in your box? I don't know, maybe 4, maybe 5. I laughed again. But it was all a show. What she said was already boring a hole deep into my inner core as I rode home on my bike. So you choose who you let in your circle and affect you. I feel like God told me this was several weeks ago. He said, if you focus on the plan I have for you, you will be uncomfortable, not knowing what the future holds. But you will have peace, knowing where you stand with me, and you will have comfort in the uncomfortable. So I'm going to turn over to Matthew 10, 5 through 31. Bring this up. These 12 Jesus sent out, instructing them, go nowhere among the Gentiles, and go now here among the Gentiles, and enter no town of the Samaritans, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, and proclaim as you go, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Heal the sick, raise the dead, cleanse the lepers, cast out demons. You've received without paying, give without pay. Acquire no gold or silver or copper for your belts, no bag for your journey, or sandals or a staff. And whatever town and village you enter, find out who is worthy in it and stay there until you depart. As you enter the house, greet it. And if the house is worthy, let your peace come on it. But if it's not worthy, let your peace return to you. If anyone will not receive you or listen to your words, shake off the dust from your feet and leave the house or town. Surely I say to you, it will be more bearable on the day of judgment for the land of Solomon and Gomorrah than for that town. Behold, I am sending you out as sheep in the midst of wolves. So to be wise as serpents and innocent as doves. Beware of men, for they will devour you over the courts and flog you in their Sadducees. So I really feel like what he's saying is, I'm calling you to go out. I'm calling you to go out where it's uncomfortable. I feel like he's saying, go out in the places where my word is not there, where people have not heard of me. Go out to the bars, go out to the areas that are unsaved and speak my word, which can be very uncomfortable because that's not what we're used to. We're used to hanging around people that are like-minded and believe the same things we believe. And I believe there's a place for that, but I believe we also have to be uncomfortable. So I was reading up some scriptures of just what it meant to follow God. Luke 14:25 through 27. Many of you were traveling with Jesus. Many people were traveling with Jesus. He said to them, if you come to me, but not leave your family, you cannot be a follower. You must love me more than your father and mother, wife, children, brothers, and sisters, even more than your own life. Whoever will not carry the cross that is given to them when they follow me cannot be a follower. So that means he's calling you to go out of your comfort zone, to go out of the area that you know that you're comfortable in, to follow him into a future that you may be unclear about. But you need to have peace in knowing and comfort in the uncomfortable. Take up your cross and follow Jesus. Then Jesus told his disciples, if anyone would come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. Whoever would save his life will lose it. But whoever loses his life for my sake will find it. For what is a profit of a man if he gains the whole world but forfeits his soul? Or what shall a man give in return for his soul? Rejoice in hope, be patient in tribulation, be constant in prayer. God doesn't promise us an easy life. He tells us that there is going to be trials, tribulations. But if we keep hope and joy and rejoice in hope and be patient and be constant in prayer, that he will bring us through those trials and tribulations. Count it all as joy, brothers, my brothers, when you meet trials of various kinds. So we're supposed to rejoice in trials. Not only that, but we rejoice in our suffering, knowing that suffering produces endurance. If any man lacks wisdom, let him ask God, who generously gives it without reproach, and it will be given to him. But let him ask in faith, with no doubting, for the one who doubts is the one like a wave in the sea, driven and tossed in the wind. For that person must not suppose that he will receive anything from the Lord, for he is double-minded and unstable in his ways. So we're supposed to stay strong and have faith in these trials and follow Jesus, even in the uncomfortable. So I'm going to leave you with this as Pastor comes back up. When life is uncomfortable, when it seems like there's no way out, there's no comfort, give it to God. Have comfort in the uncomfortable and let him lead you through those trials and storms And even when you're uncomfortable, you're going to be okay.